Okay, thank you. I'm Zach Spector. I'm the Director of Conservation Programs at Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation. We're the official nonprofit partner of Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. And I will talk about Prop 5 and the sporting goods sales tax. Okay, so the first question is, what is the sporting goods sales tax? It's not a separate tax. It's not a new tax. It's simply an estimated portion of state tax revenues collected from the sale of sporting goods. Fishing tackle, golf equipment, dumbbells, bicycles. We all buy these things. We all use these things. This supports our state parks. The general revenue is distributed to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, which gets 93%, and the Texas Historical Commission each biennium. So this is a little hard to see. I'm not going to go through it, but essentially the sporting goods sales tax was established in 1993, and since then the state has collected over $2.5 billion, billion with a B, in revenues. But only 40% of that has gone to state parks. That's a big delta. Proposition 5 was trying to fix that. It's the permanent dedication of sporting goods sales tax to those purposes, to state parks and to the Historical Commission. It was a constitutional amendment. It was to fully dedicate the funding. It passed in 2019. That's a typo, sorry. Passed in 2019 with 88% support from voters, probably most of you in the room. And this year, 2022-2023, is the first biennium with a full appropriation. That's very exciting. There's, I guess, just to give you a sense of scale what that means for state parks, they got $215 million due to the sporting goods sales tax in 2022, and we're expecting over $250 million in 2023. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to do good things, but importantly, it's also a consistent budget and it's consistent funding so we can plan for the future. So how has state parks used this funding traditionally? Just over 70% has gone for parks operations. This is what keeps our parks open. So when we all go to state parks, we all love these places. We need them, we need staff, we need buildings, we need functioning toilets and toilet paper. Operations. About 19% has gone to capital improvements. And just to give people a sense for why this is important, every year state parks has over $9 million in damages just from storms. How does that get paid for? How does that get cleaned up? We have camping areas, bathrooms. These need repairs. These need maintenance. This number is a little dated, but when sporting goods sales tax, when Prop 5 passed, there was $800 million in deferred maintenance. Prop 5 can help fix that. The last use of sporting goods sales tax funding is about 10% for local parks and other grant programs, pass-throughs. So let's look at some examples. Galveston Island State Park. 2008 Hurricane Ike hit. It devastated Galveston Island. It devastated Galveston Island State Park. I know we're talking to a hill country specific crowd today, but this affects all of Texas. It decimated the headquarters, campsites, etc. Sporting goods sales tax in part was used to help repair this. Galveston Island is back open after being closed. There's new campgrounds, there's new piers for fishing, there's a new park headquarters. It also helps with new state parks. Palo Pinto Mountain State Park will be the first new park opened in North Texas in over 25 years. Next year is the state park centennial, the 100-year anniversary. What a great time to have a new state park. Sporting goods sales tax is helping to pay for some of those improvements. A park is not just land, it's also trails, buildings, infrastructure. Finally, as I mentioned earlier, local park grants. The department has 5 different programs to assist local governments with acquisition and development of public recreation areas, parks, facilities, things like that. So thank you to all of you for voting for this. This is exciting. This is a great win. This is great for our state parks. Go out and buy new dumbbells and go hiking.